Hi, I'm Berk, and I'm the owner of Berk's Fine Painting LLC. We're here in the borough of Stonington in Connecticut on the shoreline on a new construction site that we've been working on for the past year. The exterior painting was finished up in the fall. We're now in the inside of the house doing all the interior paint work, and we're about to take you inside and so you can take a look at our techniques and what we do on the interior paint work. Follow me. Step one when we're working on woodwork. We sand everything to break all the mill edge down. When woodwork comes out, either woodwork that's being milled on site or woodwork that you buy from the lumber yard, all has a sharp mill edge. Paint won't hold on that sharp mill edge. It has to be broken down with sandpaper. The second thing we do, which some painters use painter's putty or a glazing compound type putty on all the nail holes. We don't use that. We use an actual wood dough and it's patched twice, and then that's sanded smooth. Over here on the pre-primed material, although it's factory primed, the factory primer really isn't a good hard primer, and underneath an oil finish, which is going to be on all this woodwork, is going to get a satin and pervo oil finish. It's not hard enough, it's not tough enough for us, so even though it was already pre-primed, we're going to oil prime with our specific oil primer all of the woodwork throughout the house. So this is the second floor of the house, and the finish work is already completed. What we did was we applied our oil-based primer to all of the woodwork. We applied the sheetrock primer to the walls and ceilings. The woodwork was sanded once the primer dried. That is vacuumed off and tack ragged off so we don't have any dust on it. And then we applied a first coat of satin and pervo oil finish. When that's dry, that gets sanded, vacuumed and tacked as well, and then the final coat is applied. And a lot of people don't realize that oil-based paints are still available. Some parts of the country they're not, but in Connecticut they still are, and you can't get a finish with latex like you can with oil. It's just a luxurious, hard, like the name implies, satin and pervo, like a satiny type of finish. One way to tell a true professional in the painting trade is his brush work and how he handles his brush. And if you look up here and you see the cut line between the trim and the wall, that's done by hand. There's no taping involved here. That's what a professional should do and can do, and you shouldn't settle for anything less than that on your interior paint work. The homeowners chose mahogany for all their interior doors. These doors we applied 2 coats of stain, a mahogany mixed with another color stain, and then finished them with a satin varnish to give them that somewhat of an antique type of look. I'm sure you've all heard before that 90% of any good paint job is the prep work. Most people think that has to do with exterior prep work, which it does. But interior prep work, as far as your woodwork, ceilings, walls, it is just as important to get the prep work right if you're going to have the proper finishes on your woodwork or even on your walls. And here at Berk's, we take painstaking detail in what we do for our woodwork, for our wall prep, so our finishes come out as close to perfection as the human hand can achieve. That's what you can expect from us.